So for your next lesson, now that you've mastered the alternating thumb and the forward-backward roll, as well as that slide, what we're going to do is we're going to work on chords C and D, just a portion of D. That's the full D, but we'll just keep that pinky up. So the D is index finger, 2nd fret on the G, middle finger, 3rd fret on the B string, and ring finger, 4th fret on the D. And then C is with your middle finger, 2nd fret on the D, index finger, 1st fret on the B, and then your ring finger, 2nd fret on the high D string. Now with I'll Fly Away, it's some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away. So what you want to do is you want to kick it off with a, so that's the very intro, and then it's that roll, and then so do that again. Those are all alternating thumbs, and it's just the slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on the G string. And then another slide, but this is a forward-backward roll. And then here you're going to go to the 5th fret on that G string, and then back to the 4th with an alternating thumb, then open. So together that would be now to go over that second part again, it goes I'll do it even slower. And then the C, forward-backward roll. And then you're going to lift the middle finger off and go 2nd fret on the G string. And then lift it up again. Put it back to where it belongs on the D string. Those are all alternating thumbs. And then this is a pinch. So slow that one again. One more time. So that whole phrase together is to repeat that, because the second part is basically a repetition of that, so for one slight modify at the end, so it goes. chord roll, slide. This is where you play that G. Just an alternating thumb. And then pinch. So the whole thing together. Now with that D, that's the hardest one. You might want to start with just those two fingers, which is the index on the 2nd fret of the G, middle finger on the 3rd fret, and then lay down the ring finger on the 4th fret. Now some things to keep in mind. With your left hand, make sure that you're not bringing out your fingers and then bringing them back in. You want to keep that range of motion very, very close and tight so that the fingers are off and you want those clear notes, but you don't have to travel so far to be able to press on them. And what you really want to do is work on those clear notes, not muddy. Shouldn't sound like that. You want to hit those fingers onto the middle of those frets so you get very nice clear notes. And also when you're working on those rolls, work on timing so that the separation between the notes is consistent, so you're not going Alright, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And that was I'll Fly Away.